It is the hour of 9:44. I'll call this meeting to order. Member Tornatore will not be here today, so I will be standing in his place. Can we have a roll call, please?
Sure. Acting Chair Renahan.
Here.
Chair Tornatore. Member Desart.
Here.
Member DeCiani.
Here.
Member Eckhoff.
Here.
And Member Larson.
Here.
Okay, so we have a quorum. Do we have any public comment today?
No public comment.
Okay, no chairman report either. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of September 15th.
Second.
And do we have any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Sure. Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
And Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. I'd like to request a motion to combine and approve community services items 6A, 1 and 2. They are acceptance and appropriations of a weatherization grant and a aging case coordination unit fund.
Second.
Any questions, comments? All right. Roll call, please.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
And Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. I'll take your request. I request a motion to approve item 6B, which is a contract purchase order for Megan Fritz, provide case management for senior services.
Second.
You say second? I couldn't hear.
I did. Second. Sorry.
Okay, great. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. Can I have a motion to approve budget transfers, item 9A, B, C, and D?
7A.
7 A, B, yeah, 7 A, B, C, and D.
just said 9.
9. Oh, I'm sorry.
7.
Sorry, 7.
That's okay.
A, B, C, and D budget transfers. So there's a motion and a second?
Motion.
Questions?
Motion.
Okay, thank you.
All right, questions or comments? Then a roll call, please.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. At item 8, can I have a motion to combine and approve travel items A, B, C, and D? Generally, these are weatherization going to Springfield, Champaign, maybe Urbana. You have questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. Finally, can I have a motion to approve consent items at 9 to extend Cellco partnership with Verizon Wireless through February 28th, 2021?
So moved. Second.
Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. I understand we have a residency waiver.
There are none, thank you, not today.
There are
Oh, you have one. You have one. You got one. I got one.
You got it?
You were given
Yeah,
one?
we received by
Oh, I'm
email.
so sorry, I
We
think that,
received an
let me
email.
double check. I believe that person ended up having to come in under Medicare, so then we would not do a waiver, so hold on 1 second, I can verify that.
Okay. While we're holding on, can we have a community services update from Mary Keating, please?
Sure. First, I want to personally thank Karen and the administrators for their help when I was out last week. And then I was not at the finance workshop last Tuesday, so I wondered if there were any questions or anyone had any concerns about the community services budget for 2020.
Not here.
Thank you.
So thank you, Mary. And Janelle, do we have an answer on that?
I'm sorry, yes, we do. The confusion was is they came in under short stay, but now they do want to go ahead and stay long-term care. So it's a person that's here under a short stay status. They were currently living in Florida, and the individual was failing family, mother, daughters, grandchildren live within close proximity to our facility. 2 of the granddaughters live in DuPage within 5 miles, and we're looking to have residency granted. We do have capacity in both beds. Our census has been climbing. We went up about 10 within the last probably about 14 days, but we still have a lot of ground to cover based on our lack of being able to accept admissions since what, like May. So we do have capacity to accommodate this individual.
Okay, so do we take this as a motion to approve the residency waiver?
Yes,
Right.
I'll also move.
Second.
Okay, questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Dessert.
Aye.
Member DeCiani.
Aye.
Member Rickoff.
Aye.
And Acting Chair Renahan.
Aye. With that, we will move to, do we have any old business?
I don't know if, Madam Chairman, I don't know if Janelle had an update for you.
Oh,
I do. I'll provide a quick update if that's okay.
Yes, please.
So we have, since April, we've had 32 residents and 38 staff test positive. We have 1 unit on isolation right now. That's 2 South. We've generally been seeing about a case pop up about every 14 days or so, which isn't bad considering. It'd be nice to kind of get it all over with, but we'll go with whatever pace has a limited impact for our residents. We've actually conducted over 10,000 tests here, and so I wish you guys could see the structure. I should do a video so you can watch the process. It's amazing of how all those tests are able to be conducted. So we have 2 individuals on the COVID unit, the one that was most recently positive, and then one that still has a lingering positive, even though they are both asymptomatic. CMS, Center for Medicare Medicaid, changed the regulations, and I think they were getting a lot of pressure about the lack of visitation from families and the psychological impact on the residents, which I truly agree with. So they've given us some latitude for outdoor visitation and some limited indoor visitation. It's very structured. It requires an extensive amount of labor. You have to clean the path by which each person travels through the building to get to the outdoor. You have to have so much space. You have to make sure someone's supervising, because we know our families are going to want to reach out to our residents and vice versa. It's a very emotional but rewarding thing to view. We're able to do that. So now we're actually trying to create more, because we have 280 residents, wanting to do visitation. How do we coordinate this? It's an immense undertaking. In addition, we're able to do some limited activities, small group activities, and also limited communal dining. So this last week, we were brought down almost 20 residents to the main dining room for the first time since April. They've been eating in their rooms. So it was very emotional and very cool. So we just, again, want to expand on that. So I'll send you a picture, but we bought some outdoor pods. We're trying to figure out a way with meeting the requirements and knowing the weather's changing. How do we create outdoor spaces so the residents aren't freezing or the snow might be flying? We talked about big tents with sides, but then they're all breathing the same air, and how do you heat that and that risk? So we bought these pods, and actually, let me show you. I've got one up in my office. I don't know if you can see it. See that? It's a 2-person. I wish I had them when my kids were little. It's clear sides, and that is what you would use for sporting events. So it's got a low profile that a chair or wheelchair can fit right into. And we're going to put them like on the circle drive. We're going to do a trial and set them up on the circle drive so people can drive up in their cars and actually conduct their visits without getting out of the car. And we're thinking that will alleviate some of that screening and coordination of getting people to different courtyards. And so those are only $119 when the sides for a tent are $6,000 just for one tent. So we're trying to be very creative and cost efficient. And then FM is working on a way to funnel heat into these units. So we're pretty excited about the ingenious undertaking of coming up with new ways to do things. So more to come, but thank you.
Thank you, Janelle. I can see how excited you are. And
I know, sorry.
excited you were about the, people getting to eat together. And I really,
Oh God, yeah, it was very, Yeah, we put a sign up on the generator. They probably weren't happy, but we had a new generator outside of the dining room, and it's pretty big, and the residents were complaining because it was in their view. So we talked about planting some greenery and things. Well, then COVID hit. And so I had said to a few of them, I said, I bet you wish you could see that generator right about now. And they're like, yeah. So when they came in, we actually put up signs on the generator, like, welcome back. And, you know, it's just, they were so, we started small group support groups because you have this institutionalized component for residents in long-term care, but then you think about them in their rooms and that isolation. So we're actually starting small group like therapy to talk through it, because we found that some went to eat but wanted to get right back to their room. It's like, you don't have to, you can sit here and enjoy yourself. So trying to work through the psychological impacts are huge.
Well, I appreciate it. I know you've helped me with some private nursing homes, you know, advisement and, you
Yep.
know, taken. Thank you. Any other comments or questions for Janelle from anyone from the committee? No?
Good job as always, Janelle.
Great job. Then now we will move to old business. Do we have any? Member Desart?
Thank you. First of all, I wanted to say to Mary Keating, my deepest sympathies to you and your family over your loss. You asked us if we had any budget questions or concerns, but I want to turn that back to you, Mary. Do you have any budget questions or concerns, or concerns, I should say, not questions? Is there anything in your budget that concerns you of the money that's been taken away?
No, I'm comfortable with the two reductions, the one that we did in the seniors match and the one we did in paratransit. I think we can absorb those without impact. The Human Services Grant Fund, you know, we are giving those agencies, you know, 3 or 4-fold what we you know would have given up for the grant fund, and there's basically a 100% overlap between agencies that are getting the coronavirus relief funds are also Human Services Grant Fund agencies. So I think it's I think it's making the best of the situation. I think the level of support that we're giving to those agencies is really unprecedented. I'm not, you know, I don't know if other surrounding counties are providing that kind of support to their nonprofit partners. And so I'm comfortable with the 2021 budget. You know, I want to thank the finance department for, you know, just kind of sitting and kind of working this out. So I think that I think we've arrived at a number that I can certainly live with for 2021.
Excellent. Good to hear. Thank you.
Any other old business? Any new business? Then I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Thanks, everybody.
Take a motion, we need a vote.
Yeah, you voted the motion.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Hold on. Member Larson.
Aye.
Member Desart.
Aye.
Member DeCiani. Member Eckhoff.
Aye.
Acting Chair Renahan.
Hi.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, after the complete stuff.
Thanks, everybody.